Hello, dear saviors of the world. Now that I have briefly introduced myself and what I would like to do is I'm grateful, and I say it again, that we are all together in this Save Our World page. And this means that we are doing something every day, helping ourselves. So we are helping others and thus saving our world. Whether we are contemplating or we are working or we are just lost in life, it doesn't matter where we are in life. What matters is the intention that we want to save the world. And if our actions have failed, we must not despair. But if we are despairing, I cannot force you or persuade you. If you want to despair, you can despair. So we are discovering together in despair or in hope whether we can save this world and how we can do it. Long time ago, I think the people back in history tried to save the world, the people with the religion, God. So all this, they said love can free us, or freedom or truth can free us. So we must go deeply into all this. Religion, who brought this religion to us? Prophets and apostles and the Messiah. And if you believe in them, then that's great. But I have to touch the truth myself. I find it hard now to believe in someone else. Fortunately for me, I found Jiddu Krishnamurti's books in Karachi, and I read them all that I could afford to buy. And I found that it was really great reading, because he was showing us as a friend, as a helper. So we need someone to show us something that is there, helping us, because we have been lost. We are going somewhere else. Like also the Quran verse, because I was a Muslim, so I know the Quran verse says that whither are you going? So turn around, turn back. Where are you going? Do not go too far away that you cannot come back to what is real, to the fact, to the truth. So why do they say this? Why? If we can see this, why they say this? Why they are helping us to bring us back to something that is real, worth living for, worth going through problems, because life will give us problems and troubles, and then we will have to face them. We cannot run away. Child gets sick after marriage. We are to take him to a doctor, do everything we can to get him well. And so these problems go on, various other problems happening in our life, money problem, working problem, relationship problem, etc., etc. So you will see that we need some assurance, some security to someone to tell us everything will be okay for now in the problem. So security and assurity and hope, and sometimes to leave this hope, because it can go into wishful thinking. And wishful thinking is like a prayer. Oh, I wish this would end. Oh, I wish I would be well, or my child will be well. But we need to meet our problem without this wishful thinking, as I try to do, or it just happened to me that I actually realized that wishful thinking doesn't help. There is a problem and you meet it. You meet that problem. And if we are in that wishful thinking, oh, I hope it goes away. Oh, I hope one day it will go away. I close my eyes and I say, I don't want to see this. And I'm wishing and praying that everything will be okay one day. So now what has happened is that we lose courage, but we hope. And then God in the Quran says that I do not give any of you a burden that you cannot bear. And now this is not something sentimental. So do not go into that. What I really should say is that you can go be sentimental, but it will not help you for the long run. It will start to make you pity yourself, and then you will go into this self-pity, God forbid. And but God will only forbid something if we become aware and alert about things and leave our ignorance. So we need to be aware of things, knowing what is, really what is the reality of everything. So what I am now saying is that we can throw tantrums like children to God and say, you didn't fix this, oh God, please make this come back or make this go away. But let us be responsible, because otherwise we are blaming God and all sorts of things are happening, childish or adultish ignorance is happening, then we get more civilized and we fight more. We become more sophisticated in our stubbornness, in our ignorance. So what can save us? Maybe it is becoming what we are, pure, because we have been diluted and mixed with things, not physically, but psychologically, in the mind, through experience and living here. So we are conditioned, and we need to get free of all this so that we can be pure lights of God, pure human beings. And then purity comes to innocence. Yes, innocence and purity are together, hand in hand. But what innocence is this? That we have complete knowledge. So this is like purity, and yet we are innocent, like children. So this innocence is like meeting. Today we are meeting every moment. This is the only way to be innocent. Truly innocent, not the other kind of all that mixture and stuff coming inside innocence. So I'm just giving you the way I see innocence is to meet each other, being resilient, leaving the past, not thinking of the future, and just meeting now, in this moment, without any past, future. So the now has this innocence, this purity. Now, not going anywhere. We are not going to the future thinking, planning, making goals, aiming for something. You would say I could put you all in a neutral gear. Neither are we reversing the car. So we are now here. How do we meet each other? In the now. Do you see this? I'm just showing you. You have to see it. Paying attention, not concentrating, just paying attention. And this is seeing without any thoughts, any conditioning of the past, or any ambition in the future. Just now. Can you see it? So I will end now and continue later. Because those of us who have not really seen need that I come back later to show you, keep showing you again and again, and myself too, because I'm not seeing it and you are not seeing it.